Lordship. Lordship.
Test, test.
Lordship. H. I. S.
1, 2.
L. O. R. D. S. H. I. P. Lordship. 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 H. I. S. L. O. R. D. S. H. I. P. Lordship. 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 H. I. S. L. O. R. D. S. H. I. P. Lordship. 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 H. I. S. L. O. R. D. S. H. I. P. Lordship. 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 H. I. S. L. O. R. D. H. I. S. L. O. R. D. S. H. I. P. Lordship. 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 H. I. S. L. O. R. D. S. H. I. P. Lordship. 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 H. I. S. L. O. R. D. S. H. I. P. Lordship. 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 H. I. S. L. O. R. D. S. H. I. P. Lordship.
Okay, we in the building.
Lordship.
It redlined for a second. What's up, what's up? This is his lordship. Hope you can hang out with me for a second before I hit the sack. Good morning. I'm going to bed right after this. If we have any difficulties today, it's because of I don't know, maybe a troll or something, but it's beyond my control. You know, some people cannot handle Yollywood. You see what I'm saying? This is Yollywood, and if you can't stand the heat, stay out the kitchen. Now, my readout is telling me that it's buffering, but if it's not buffering for you, then I'll keep going. Now, the crazy thing is, I was going through the net and I found this YouTube channel that was weird, you know, and I found it once and I couldn't find it again. It took me a long time to find it. And it's called Black Nixon. And let me see if this is buffered. My spidey sense is tingling. So, it sounds pretty smooth to me. So anyway, I found this YouTube channel called Black Nixon. And if you look for it, it's going to come up as a watch, like a type of wristwatch. But if you look hard enough, you might find this channel. I found that someone has been secretly recording other YouTubers in the black sector, and they catch them at their most vulnerable moment. So, check this out.
Small bathroom, but I will tell you, one at the door, two sitting in the bathtub, one sitting on my lap, consistently. I'm like, can I please just take a shit alone? Just, can I do this alone, please? My kids, I go in the bathroom and take a damn shower. I promise you, all four of them is sitting right outside the shower, on the other side of the shower curtain, asking me for all sorts of unnecessary, irrelevant shit. And then I'm just like, no, can I finish washing my ass? And then they just be like, no. And then after that, it goes into, well, she did this and she did that and he did this and he did that and she did this and he did and she did. And mommy, can I have? Mommy, can I have? Mommy, can I have? One time I hopped out the damn tub. I was so mad I hopped out the damn tub, nearly died. Tripped right off the damn thing, fell flat on my damn face, and my kids were still asking me for fruit snacks. Still asking me for fruit snacks. Nobody asked if I was okay. Nobody was concerned if I broke any damn thing. I'm just face flat on the damn floor, naked and shivering, and they still asking me for fruit snacks.
What the hell was funny about that story? That was the craziest story. I hope you, please, when you get a chance, rewind to hear that. That was the nastiest shit I ever heard in my life. Now, Black Nixon only has 8 subscribers, and I don't know who the hell it could be. Let me see what this other one is.
I can't wait for you to feel, listen, Yeah, people texting me right now. I don't give a fuck. Cause if you was in front of me, Claudiva, listen, sis, on my kid's life, and I don't put shit on my kid's life. If you was in front of me, I will stomp the fucking life out of you, bitch. I will drag you. I will rip your fucking liver out of your fucking body.
Wow. Who the hell is this? That's what I want to know. Who made this? You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, I don't have no beef with anybody. The volume is low? Really? That's interesting. It shouldn't be. 1 2 1 2. The volume shouldn't be low. It really shouldn't. Oh, well, let me rotate the mic. 1 2 1 2 1 2. Check, 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 check. Maybe that's it right there. Because the mic might have been facing the wrong direction. Yeah, Black Nixon. Who the hell is Black Nixon? Let me see.
They can't see nothing. Ain't nobody trying to look at you like that. Hopefully not. Or they'll have a problem.
All right, cool.
So make sure you go subscribe to my husband's channel. I will put the link in the description. Please do not try to DM my husband privately. I do check his cell phone. And I check all of his social media because I can. I'm his wife. And if you start any smoke, I will block you. I will block you off of his channel. He does need 1,000 subscribers, but we're not desperate. I know that people in this community, in this sector, they have a habit of they find out that a person's married and who a family member is, and then they start to try to start smoke. We're not going to start any smoke that's not there. So.
That sounded like S.L. Davis. Where is this person getting these recordings from? You know, the real President Nixon used to record people secretly. So it's possible that, Black Nixon is somebody trying to copy the former president. I don't know. But let's see what this is.
They can't see nothing. Ain't nobody trying to look at you.
Oh, we heard that one. Hold on.
Small bathroom. But I will tell you what, my
Okay, we heard that one. Dice in the building, Yvette Candy in the building.
Faggot ass dick sucking at me.
Yeah. This Black Nixon motherfucker got some serious recordings. Anyway, moving on. Nature Boy got some crazy followers, and like they look normal. They seem educated. They have nice accommodations, but it's something odd that they even give him the time of day. Like actually converse with this person, like talk with this person like he's legit. Like why do they humor Nature Boy like that? And then another weirdo got on IG with Nature Boy and was like, he's a Messiah too. So now it's Messiah versus Messiah. You know what I'm saying? So I might have a little sample here. You gotta see this. I don't know. I don't know which clip I got first, so it's no particular order. Let's see what this is.
So all these different books that I'm reading, you know, like on everything. I'm reading God Good. I'm reading everything, and I'm like, what? Yo, Chief has already talked about this. He talked about this, but he
Exactly.
said it in a simple way that was understandable.
Right.
You know, like
Because I'm the
it's
messenger.
exactly.
Crazy.
So wow, this is just crazy to me right now that I'm even talking to you, honestly. Um, but honestly, I just, you know, it's my daughter. I just wanted to say thank you.
Miss Q,
Thank you
Miss
for.
Q, congratulations, man.
I appreciate you. Appreciate you. Um, so
It's
I
good.
didn't really have a. I'm
No,
sorry.
no, I just wanted to tell you it's an honor to be of service.
And vice versa. You know, I feel like you know, you definitely sparked me. You sparked a lot of people that don't really necessarily reach out. You know, but just know that you're reaching a lot of people.
That nigga was serious. He got choked up and shit, got emotional talking to Baba G, the herpy guru. This is what I'm saying. Now, let me see. This might be another dude that thought he was a messiah too. And listen to these fools argue. Oh no, this is something else. We'll get to that. Hold on.
System that I'm not used to.
It's not a belief because belief means to spread the lie.
Okay,
If
well,
you look at the etymology of belief,
you have a system, a system that you speak through that I'm not aware of. Like you speaking through a system that I'm not familiar with. Like you use the matrix, you know, and I'm like I don't know how to use the matrix the way you're using it, and I don't know how to use your I would say a belief system, right, or a knowledge system, or a knowing system. Your knowing system,
mm-hmm.
it's
Yes.
it's something that I'm not. It's like a different language you're speaking because I'm not under that I'm not under that program. So like
Well,
I'm asking you to speak more of a general way. The things that I speak is more of a general way so everyone can understand it.
right, and acknowledge you are a Messiah, but so am I.
All right. I just know
So
that
am
you're
I.
a Messiah, but okay.
And if you look at Christ, look at the definition of Christ means the ones to be anointed.
Yeah,
It
but
doesn't stop.
there was no, it doesn't stop, but there's one messenger.
Not one messenger at a time.
No, the one messenger anoints the other messengers. This is how it happens.
I disagree. You want to get all the way funky with it. You really want to know what Christ means? Christ, the colostrum, the oil that means to raise your kundalini energy and open your pineal gland and release the colostrum oil. That gets you physiologically able to tap into the other realm where you can see Allah face to face.
Right. And what we teach is that your pineal gland, your mind, that calcify your pineal gland, that won't allow you to see with the eye, see with the supreme eye. There's only one eye truly, and that is the I am.
Right.
There
This
are
is correct.
alter that is the only I, that is the supreme ego, the I am ego. And the other egos are alternate egos, which are illusions of the actual illusion. And these are alter egos. And these are the things that people say, oh, you got to kill the ego. These are the alter ego.
Man. And the dude is dead serious. He was trying to hide his identity, but the light from the phone started to reveal his face. So in this second clip, you're gonna see what this brother looked like.
Okay.
That's
The
talking to him.
original matrix is made by the fabrication of your mind. That is true.
Right.
And listen to this
And was that
bullshit.
hell?
No, it's heaven.
Okay, so what transformed this heaven?
Us going into what is called the phase of the dark age. We have phases in consciousness. And us going into this phase in the dark age we lose access to our consciousness. We go into darkness. This is just part of the season of consciousness. We're coming into understanding what we are again through the coming in out of the dark age and coming into the golden age.
Right. I have a different, and again, I learn to trust the source. So when I get my information comes straight from the source. So I think that this has always been designed to be the lower realm, grade 1. We are the original humans, or which is devil is a anagram for lived. This is as devilish as we're going to get right here, living in this particular mind frame.
No, devil is the evil, which means the living of when we live backwards.
Right, lived. This is the 666 in the flesh. This is as wicked as we're going to get. No. So.
No, man.
Hold on, let me finish. Let me finish. I don't interrupt you at all.
You see how people be
when we created the Caucasian, our ancestors knew that we were going away from our star, which was Sirius, when we were making a loop around, when we get in and we were going to go through an ice age. So we created this man, and we gave him power and dominion over the earth. That man actually made improvements because it was the lower, he was the even lower reflection of ourself, which was the Caucasian. He made improvements. He took this particular house. All right, let me update this with our help, of course. And we made it comfortable.
And that's why some people come here.
And we made it comfortable.
And that's why some people
come here on vacation. We made it too comfortable for people.
They completely sober.
So this was the original, and it hadn't changed. This was the original hell. This is the original lowest that we're gonna get. There is nobody torturing anybody. The torturing is all war in the mental. It's not a real holy war. So all of this is the stuff that they teach in church, where you're gonna get stung by a pitchfork and some dude with a red bodysuit with a tail is gonna poke you and you're gonna burn forever. It's all European. That's all fallacy. This is as devilish as we're gonna get, and we made improvements.
There's truth to there being a actual hell, brother.
Right. Are you talking about other than where we're at right now?
Yeah.
No, sir. No, sir. No, sir. This is it. This is the lowest realm. In order, like I said, we come here, and us enlightened beings come here to lead, deify ourselves, and then go.
That's not true, brother.
Yeah, and I get my knowledge from the source. Same way you get your knowledge.
Both of them are going to hell.
I'm just going to tell you right now that this realm is a realm of opportunity. There are realms where people are in regret and they're in guilt and they're purifying in these realms, and they have bodies and they're being tortured. It's true. It's real hell realms.
I give you an example. I give you an example why that's true. When you have so much pain, you're going to shock. You can't even. There is no more. Your pain sensors have a limit, and you can't even feel it anymore.
In this realm, but there are realms where there are constant suffering.
Okay, that remains to be seen. That remains to be seen. This is it, 666. So,
Wow, did you hear that? These niggas is crazy. What is happening to the Negro race? What did it say? Who you got us listening to, Lordship? It is buffering, huh? Damn it. Damn. Well, I'm gonna take that as a sign. But I think I'm being attacked. I got a stalker now. I'm not gonna say any names, but I got a real stalker. I've been waiting because you know, you need the drama to boost your channel. So let me see what's going on. Well, we might have to try this again. I may have to put this on private because I was playing some videos from Black Nixon. It said some pretty nasty things. So, but let me play this one video, and if this video doesn't buffer, then we're good. Aya, Auntie, is some kind of caterer. Aya of Carbonation Coat. And let's see what she about.
Yerp. Peace reflections, peace to the gods on earth. I love myself. What I want to talk about today is the way that people perceive you, or the way that somebody, the way that I perceive somebody. It all has to do with our astrological program. The way our mind works is the way that we are going to perceive information. Now I noticed that I
choose to be with you, cause girl, don't you know? Girl, don't you know you're so beautiful? I wanna give all my love to if I had. If I had to choose,
Well, now we see where Aya get her cooking skills from. It runs in the family. Her aunt probably taught her everything she knows. Her aunt is some kind of caterer. Isn't this interesting? Wow, who knew? And she's asking to be unblocked.
Family, we have been taught backwards. We're 70% to 80% water. We should drink more and eat less, but we've been taught to eat more and drink less to the point we're dehydrated.
And as you can see, it's possible that she's on the frequency also, because you can see, you know, she had that video of that guy in the water who was very nature boy like. Well, we're having technical difficulties, so I'm gonna have to try this at another time. It's just too late for me to deal with it. I can't deal. So I'll be back at another time. I might go live from a remote area with my phone. But I don't have time to work out the kinks. We're down to 300 kilobytes per second. I can't give a decent show with that low of a bit rate. And if anybody was offended by today's show, I apologize. Just let me know in the DM, and we'll work it out. I had no idea what Black Nixon had on his channel, and some of the stuff was very interesting and controversial. Okay, so I'll leave this video up until about the afternoon time, and then it's gonna go on private. But yeah, you know, sometimes the universe lets you broadcast, and sometimes it don't. So I did have more to show, but you know, I can't deal. So thanks for hanging out with His Lordship. And I did have a message about, YouTube and why I compare YouTube to Hollywood, and people need to understand that you have YouTube. You don't have any friends on YouTube, but you do have YouTube friends. Do that make sense? You don't have any friends in YouTube, but you do have YouTube friends. So you don't have any friends in Hollywood, but you do have Hollywood friends. If you're an actor, you have other actors in Hollywood that is your Hollywood friend, but it ain't your friend because y'all didn't grow up together and y'all don't have a history, but you do have something in common. You see what I'm saying? So that's why I call it Yollywood, because you need to see YouTube as another network, just like ABC, NBC, you know what I'm saying, stuff like that, cable. It's just happened to be online, and you should treat it as such. You try to be professional as possible, you know, and your audience, you don't need to be getting too personal with your audience. And you do need to be cordial with your peers and maybe develop a bond or a friendship with your peers, but you keep crossing the line because you don't know the rules, you don't know the level of decorum you're supposed to have in this industry, and we all don't. None of us are professionals, but in the real broadcast world, you don't cross that line of, there's a line between you and the audience. You see what I'm saying? Keep it on YouTube. You know, talking offline, emailing offline, all that back chat stuff will always backfire. Just make content. You got strong supporters, you can build a stronger bond with them, but you know, professionalism, you'll always regret it. Okay? Peace. And for those of you who didn't know, welcome to Yollywood. Yo, I don't know what happened to my playlist. I had it in the queue. I had it all set up in the queue. So I don't know what to do. Let me first of all, let me clear the screen up a little quick. Okay. I'm gonna have to go to my playlist and see what the hell happened. I just created a new playlist today. Welcome everybody that's in the show. It's called His Lordship Unriveted. And it was supposed to say unprivated. Let me see, but maybe that's not a word. I could barely see now. I gotta go get me some $900 glasses. Let me see. That's good enough. No. It gotta be more than one video in there. It's a whole playlist of it. I know I don't got a playlist with just one video. Come on now. That's crazy stupid. What are you talking about, my voice? Man, my voice, it go through changes. You know, I've done poetry, voiceovers, shit. Sometimes I sound like a player, sometimes I sound like a pimp, sometimes I sound like a politician. I'm your mama, I'm your daddy, I'm in the alley. I can't believe well, I don't feel like hooking up that playlist. So private truths. I wonder what that is. The hell is private truths? Let me see. It ain't that many in there. What's up? Oh, I got some vodka that I'm sipping on. But I was just wondering, I made a playlist. This shit is crazy. What happened? I know I created a playlist. What is this? Oh shit. Okay. That's True Freeman. We ain't gonna do that one. Well, what the hell is this? What's up? Yeah, it's a Tyra playing with guns on his porch. You know. There are some shows that people kind of slept on. Yeah, the video, Who is Black Nixon? I like this one though. Not, that's when he went crazy. Okay. I'm just looking for one of my little playlists, but I swore I had like 10 videos in that playlist, and for some reason, it ain't what it's supposed to be right now. The Weirdo Podcast. Wonder what's that? The Weirdo Podcast. I'm curious. Let's see what this is. This is His Lordship, and welcome to the Weirdo Podcast. You're listening to
The Weirdos
Podcast. That's right. Weirdos rock. Weirdos rule the planet. Weirdos invented the internet and computers. And weirdos don't get shot or nothing. Nothing happened to weirdos. They live a long time, they get rich. You know what I'm saying? Damn, there's glass everywhere. Glass everywhere. I just couldn't manage. Tried to palm it, but I just couldn't manage. Yeah, it's going down. The all-new Weirdo Show with His Lordship. What's up? This is His Lordship, and this show is for the weirdos. Shout out to all the weirdos, including myself. And you know, there are reasons why someone may think that you're weird, so I'm not upset that I was called a weirdo, you know what I'm saying? Simply for being too different from the norm in some ways, you know, and having an odd sense of humor. I'm guilty of that. And any kind of social awkwardness, I don't really have that, but, you know, not making enough eye contact or standing too close or speaking in a monotone voice. See, I'm not really guilty of that. Have fidgety and antsy mannerisms. Could be weird. And was asked questions where people normally give a canned response and said something out of left field. I could do that, I guess, but disclose too much information, I don't do that. Brought up a growth subject during a staff meeting. Nah, not me. It's 5 a.m. and my hair looks like I just got out of bed. Nah. But, you know, I'm still weird. Being really quiet seems really uncomfortable and stammered out words when someone say hello, you know. But, yeah, I'm still weird, though. I'm gonna stand on that.
I'm the magnificent. Tell them what your name is.
You're listening to the Weirdos Podcast.
Gotta cherish the sunsets. This is just me doing my weird thing. You know, Lordship is weird, and if you weird too, I want you to join me on this journey. We're gonna be weird together, you know? And it's all good. No love lost. I ain't mad at nobody. You know, it took a stranger for me to realize my true self. You know what I'm saying? I'm a weirdo. And I'm not ashamed anymore. I'm going to embrace it. And I just want to say thank you to that person. You know, once again, that person helped my career out. Like, boom, I owe that person a lot. You know what I'm saying? They nailed it. They called it. You know? Lordship, that weirdo. Man, shit, I wish I would have knew this years ago. You know what I'm saying? I wish I would have knew this years ago. Look at that weird ass view. Man, do you hear any police sirens? You hear any ambulances? Matter of fact, we're near like 4 hospitals right now. No ambulance. Any gunshots? Dude. But it is dangerous, don't get me wrong. But, you know, it is what it is. You know, it's more desperate crime because people are like hungry and broke. It's not like motherfuckers on the system and motherfuckers they can't get right, or somebody just want what somebody else got. It's motherfuckers that's actually hungry. They don't give a fuck about Jordans and jeans and, you know, all that shit. And jewelry. They just want a meal. That's it. But anyway, Lordship, just a little quick live, you know, not really a live, but a little quick video. I didn't want to pre-record this. I didn't want to go live, so I pre-recorded this. There I go again. Anyway, peace and hair grease. Look, I don't want to make this video easy to flag and all that stuff. YouTube and me is like this. I live down the street. I could throw a rock at YouTube. Now, I'm just going to say this. You know what I really want to say, but I'm just going to say nickel. Okay, we're going to say nickel. What is wrong with your nickel? Nickels are so strange today. Nickels will do anything for views. Come get your nickel. Lord, help your nickel. It's too many nickels like this that embarrass the rest of us. We don't need to be reminded of slavery. I believe that this is a lady. This is not a man. This is a lady. And at the end, you know, It tried to really come like that.
You make complicate you.
Incoming transmission.
Now hold up, man. Samantha said she ain't coming over no more because she said I was filming her and I had some kind of motherfucking hidden camera filming us having sex. Now I was like, Samantha, I don't know what the fuck you talking about. Maybe my master some kind of freak. My master like to see cats fuck. I don't know what the fuck, but I found this shit. It's a motherfucking webcam, cat cam or whatever the fuck y'all nosy as fuck. Want to know what a cat doing? When a cat go outside, leave us the fuck alone. A webcam. I don't trust you motherfuckers no more. This is some bullshit. How you cut this shit off? Wait a minute. Where's the off button? I got pause and shit. I ain't supposed to be even touching this shit. This shit is racist. They don't even make shit where we could cut shit off. We would flush toilets, cut TVs off. Y'all motherfuckers ain't shit.
Incoming transmission.
Hi, this is Anthony Harris. You're listening to the broadcast and live stream of the United Smart Broadcasters Collective. And we promise to bring you great content and also interesting visuals. Now, we promise that if you're a good listener, we'll be a good communicator, and communications is the key. If you have any questions about our organization, please contact His Lordship on IG at His Lordship 2020. That's right, His Lordship 2020 on Instagram. We promise you great sound quality, stimulating visuals, and great conversations, because we also listen too. So thank you for tuning in to His Lordship live stream. Hello, this is His Lordship, and I'm recording live at a auxiliary studio, so there's a little bit of ambient sound here. But we're going to continue on this trajectory of the crazy things that people do and say. This guy is testing a vehicle he put together. He's an avid psycho-electric vehicle rider, and he took a risk to test out this vehicle, but he's a brave soul. I've gotten hurt myself. I've broken my arm, so I understand. Luckily, he only had a slightly damaged shoulder. Anyway, check it out.
How you gonna play it? 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 How you gonna play it?
As far as my thoughts on the scooter, I'm very impressed. I'm still terrified of it, especially after the fall. I think it goes more than fast enough at 50 miles an hour. It's got great suspension, great...
Incoming transmission.
We're not against rap. We're not against rappers. But we are against those thugs.
Okay, I'm not too familiar with Mrs. Babe, but she's the queen of 1000K. But she's also the queen of 1000 Laughs.
Huh?
One moment, please. Wow. Here we go. Okay, so what happened was these dudes were freestyling in jail. Like, they really killing it. Like, they really doing the damn thing. Straight freestyling. This dude said, "You're from Pakistan, ain't no black in you. You're from Pakistan, ain't no black in you." And he was about that life. See, a lot of you YouTubers out there, you ain't about that life, because soon somebody disrespect you, at that very moment, at that very second, you supposed to pop them in their mouth.
What's your name? I said Connor. Then she smiled. I said, check out that smile, that girl's a swimmer. Took her back to my yard and done her. She's not the only one. She is one of many. Next time in money.
Yo, I'm in pen with a BP man. You always run out of bars, no stamina. No meat on your bones, no fat in ya. You're from Pakistan, yo, no black in ya. So don't fine. What? Repeat. What replies now? Replies what? Not to you, bro. Replies what? I backed you, bro. What? Wait.
Stay tuned and watch His Lordship, because we bring the facts. Yo, I just figured out the real reason Mike had to go. Can you believe that? Mike had offended Prince Charles. I had no idea. You know, Lady Di, Princess Diana, had a crush on Michael Jackson. And the song Dirty Diana was her favorite song. And she and her husband was attending one of his concerts, and he took the song out of the set out of respect, because he didn't want to offend her. And she pulled him to the side and said, "Are you going to do Dirty Diana?" And he said, "No, I took it out the show out of respect." And she said, "Silly boy, That's my favorite song. And then her husband came over and said, what y'all talking about? And Diana said, oh, nothing. So Prince Charles don't play that shit. He a real G. You know what I'm saying? I mean, Prince Charles is like, you know what I'm saying? He gangster. Don't let that little, royalty thing fool you. All right?
Pulled me away from the line. And I saw Prince Charles look at me. And I said, oh, boy. She said, I want to talk to you. So I said, yeah, what's happening? She said, are you going to do Dirty Diana tonight? I said, no, I took it out of the show, out of respect for you. She said, that's my favorite song. I said, are you serious? I said, I took it out of respect because Dirty Diana, you're in the audience. So at that point, I couldn't put it back in the show because it was too close to showtime. So I remember Prince Charles leaving the line, walking over to us, and he said, what are you talking about? And she said, oh, nothing, like that.
That's right, His Lordship 2020 on Instagram. We promise you great sound quality, stimulating visuals, and great conversation because we also listen too. So thank you for tuning in to His Lordship live stream. You're watching His Lordship Smartcast. And today, we're going to walk around the black sector of YouTube and see what's the hot topic.
I got the gun. She faint. Boom. When she faint, I jumped over Shorty like this. You feel me? After I caught her, let her down, I jumped over Shorty. I came by the stairs. I had the gun like this. Right? I had the gun like this. She was on the ground, bro, probably for like 10, 15 seconds. And I'm just waiting, but I got the gun. But I'm like, okay, I'm not gonna kill this bitch. But nigga, this bitch just did some exorcism shit, bro, on my life. Then I came over here, bro, grabbed her, picked her up, my nigga, walked her to the couch, sat her right here. And if you DNA test this couch, bro, on my kids, she pissed on herself. Grown ass woman pissed on herself, bro. Everything I love. She pissed right here on this couch. Look at my face. Do I look like I'm lying? She pissed on herself. Listen, she pissed on herself. And I'm like, yo, Shorty, you know you passed out, right? I still got the gun. I'm like, you know you passed out, right? So she's like, baby, but she's still trying to be calm. Now I'm like, listen. And I asked her. I'm like, yo. I said, you too calm. You too calm. I said, are you military?
She's like, no, baby. I'm like, you bitch, you the police, you the FBI, you something. Because, bitch, you calmer than me.
Learned a lot about YP. This is him when he was younger. Okay, look at your boy. Look at the fingernails. All right? He called himself M Nasty when he was younger. Right? What was you doing that was so nasty back then, Marshall? What was you doing that was so nasty back then, Marshall? You was touching on them kids at the daycare center, huh? You know Marshall grew up in a daycare center, y'all. He's not going to tell you anything about his family. Freddy Krueger was a satanic pedophile. Freddy Krueger from A Nightmare on Elm Street, he was a nightmare to children, y'all. Okay?
You playing with the man that got at the wrong time for views and shit. I hope you got them choppers with you every day. Because if you don't, nigga gonna die like Malcolm X. Same shit. And you got people out here that can kill you by playing with Farrakhan. You making all the videos, nigga. You got your little fans and having fun and all this shit. You going out your way to discredit our leader, teacher, and God. That's okay. You playing with God's son. So he'll be dead soon. I'm gonna post about it. That shit he doing, gonna get that shit gonna get
Like gay motherfuckers. I ain't saying I like gay people, but I'm just speaking the truth. I don't like gay motherfuckers. They got niggas in jail that look straight like bitches, and you won't even know. They got a nigga upstate named J-Lo. This nigga got, see, and one thing about upstate prison people don't know, upstate prison actually pays for cosmetic surgery. So you got niggas, so you niggas be talking about something, I don't like gay motherfuckers. If you in cell 5, this nigga in cell 6, what you gonna do? You living next to this nigga for 2-3 years. And this nigga look just like a bitch.
I'm the magnificent.
Tell them what your name is.
I guess that's the end of the playlist. I don't know. Maybe that's the end of the playlist. That playlist was kind of short. I thought it had more videos than that. Well, let's see here. This thing is buffering. I don't want this to reactivate. See. I mean, we did enough. You know, like I said, I'm editing a video for a non-profit, and I'm trying to do all these deductibles by the morning. So I wish I could, maybe I could send some people, I don't know how long you guys been in the background, but maybe I can find a grand finale type of video to finish up the evening with. This one seems interesting. This is McAfee. But if this is not my video, then it looked like my production though. I don't even know if it's my video. Let me see. I guess it is. Yeah, I see my intro and shit. Alright, so this would be the grand finale last video tonight. I'm just reading. I'm just being nosy. I was reading the chat. So anyway, let me turn the screen back on. Turn on second screen. Boom. Mute mic, and I see you guys later. This is the last video of tonight.
insecure line here. I don't give a shit. Everything on the internet is insecure. The one thing that I do have secured is my location. And the best hacker in the fucking world cannot find me on the internet.
You're goddamn right.
So now, well, for the first 4 months we were here, we only communicated from a Faraday cage. All right. We had a special room that no signals could enter or leave. End of story. Everything was a hard line from our Faraday cage to another country. Now, this is not something that you can't download Nord on Google, for example, and pay $79 a year and get the same sort of security.
Yeah.
We have signal jammers. I mean, trust me, you can't find it, and that's all I care about.
Well, you can't trust anything.
You're eavesdropping, because people are eavesdropping on everybody. Yeah. If you have a smartphone, you got no privacy.
That's what I'm saying. You're carrying the device around that's scanning everything around you, listening to everybody, monitoring your in and out, in going and out, and then you have, apps like TikTok that are just funnels for the Chinese government.
Thing. If you cannot locate me, you cannot stop me from communicating. If they somehow manage to infiltrate Zoom and say, McAfee's not allowed, I'll move to Skype. I mean, there are hundreds. There's no way to stop me from talking.
That's true.
As long as we're never found.
You had your little lab where you were making experimental things down there, and it's like, what are those drugs like?
Well, actually, believe it or not, they were all antibiotics, I swear to God. Listen, nobody in their right mind goes to Central America and manufactures drugs in the heart of the Sinaloa cartel that controls all the drug trade. Imagine it. I mean, the first person that even heard of it, they would go to the local Sinaloa boss and go, Efe, el gringo, el hace drogas. But wait, my life expectancy would be measured in minutes, and its end would be horrific. So no one's stupid enough to do that. However, they don't give a shit if you do antibiotics, which is what I was doing. And I had some massive things based on a new science called quorum sensing. And that's the science of, up until 10 years ago, people did not know that bacteria communicated with each other. They thought there was a stupid little, no, they communicate. And they communicate through a thing called quorum sensing. Different bacteria emit different chemical signals. And for example, if you get staph infection on your skin, listen, this is going to take forever to talk about that. Fuck that.
No, but it's interesting though.
Yeah, but honey, it's going to take 15 minutes to explain.
All right.
Well, this is not a type of drug which anybody's really interested in, especially since they destroyed my lab and all my samples and my research. So fuck that. Anyway, here we are.
So what was it that got you first involved into the whole cryptocurrency thing? What was it that brought it across your whole board?
I've had literally thousands of people who worked for me over the years. Like McAfee, there was 5,000 people when I left. The cream of the crop I always kept in touch with, and one was a guy named Jim Zaromsky, who's worked for me 5 times in 5 different companies, starting at McAfee. And he came down to Belize when I was down there, specifically to force me to read the Bitcoin white paper, which I did. And I instantly saw the promise, not of Bitcoin, but of blockchain technologies and how it, because Bitcoin's as crude as you can fucking get. It's got no privacy, can't put smart contracts on it, it's got no distributed applications, it's slow. No, it's going to go away. However, the door that it opened has spawned an entire new field of technology. Blockchain-based applications. For example, they're putting unstoppable domains on the blockchain now. I don't know if you've heard of that. So if you're worried about the government taking their domain away from you, put one on the fucking blockchain. Unless you're tortured and forced to give up your seed keys, no one can ever take it away from you.
Yeah.
Now, to me, that is human progress. It gives people more control over their lives rather than government controlling everything. And the government does control everything, whether you like it or not, or whether you believe it or not. And if you think you're free in America without having financial freedom, and as long as you have to use the U.S. dollars, you have no financial freedom. You don't own those fucking dollars. You understand? They're owned by the Fed. And the Fed can do what it just did. We're going to add $2 trillion to it, which is going to make your dollar worth half as much as it was, right? So you have no control. But yes, so the blockchain gives people the opportunity to free themselves from government control, from regulations, from corrupt officials. And with privacy coins like Monero and the Ghost coin, which I am releasing in June, we just put out our first notice on it. The website, our white paper is coming out 15th of May. It's a new blockchain. It's a serious privacy, and it's instead of a proof of work, it's proof of stake. Why did I choose proof of stake? Good God, proof of work is using up more electricity than the entire country of Denmark. Please God, people, it is not sustainable. You know this. That's and right. With a tiny fraction of people that are now using crypto, if we want full adoption, we'll be using more electricity than America and Russia combined. It just can't work.
Right.
Get used to that idea.
I mean, it's just like right now you have this whole issue with these stimulus checks that could have been paid like that, via the blockchain.
Listen, you're not going to get those stimulus checks except a very small fraction of the people it was promised to.
Oh, we're not getting it.
Already, if you don't have direct deposit, well, I'm sorry. You have to wait for a few months. Yeah. Right, 5 months to get a check. Well, in 5 months, the dollar's going to be worth 3 cents. So, right. No, seriously, what we've done with coronavirus is destroy the world economy. And people go, oh, coronavirus has cost 17 million jobs in America. No. Did the coronavirus fire those people? No. Our stupid reaction to it lost those jobs. I mean, if we just call a spade, the world would be a better place.
Well,
hi, this is Anthony Harris. You're listening to the broadcast and live stream of the United Smart Broadcasters Collective. And we promise to bring you great content and also interesting visuals. Now, we promise that if you're a good listener, we'll be a good communicator, and communications is the key. If you have any questions about our organization, please contact His Lordship on IG at His Lordship 2020. That's right, His Lordship 2020 on Instagram. We promise you great sound quality, stimulating visuals, and great conversations because we also listen too. So thank you for tuning in to His Lordship live stream. Right on, and thank you for coming out. This is His Lordship. I'm going to play my outro. It's been real. I'm not going to sleep yet because of that, projects to do. It's the best time. It's quiet. But I just want to say, catch that playback. Shout out to everyone. Sorry I'm not yelling and screaming and, belligerent and, drunk and taking my mom's wrenches and cussing people out. Sorry I'm not that entertaining, but you guys are the real ones, and the other ones are asleep. But yeah, check it out when you get a chance. Shout out to everyone. Support everyone. Yes, we know that seem like the deviants and the demonic has the loudest voices right now, you know, ever since Cash Money. Now, I'm just saying, you know, the demonic voices are the loudest. I mean, people who are doing the opposite, like the people that's doing the devil's work, are being honored and getting awards and spoken highly of by people who actually took the hard road to get to their position. But they're going to come in and reward people who took the easy route to get to their position. So this world is the trip right now. Anyway. All right, we up.
Suspended animation of a gray expansion casting shadows over the sun. Somewhere in the river of time, he died. It has happened already. Somewhere in the river of time.